Fitin10, it is day 38 of the challenge. Calendar link is up in Slack. Booked your scans ASAP. A lot of you have already. Send me your feedback as well. I have maybe 17 or 18 feedbacks so far, so it's not very good considering you're supposed to send it to me on a Sunday and it's Monday. So that's a quarter of you, well, a little over a quarter of you. Give me your feedback. All right, somebody has mentioned to me that I didn't really quite understand this. I'll come and talk to you, but you mentioned about eliminating protein powder and trying to put in a whole real food, but I didn't really understand the reason for you eliminating. You said that your dosage was too low, so you eliminated the protein powder, but I didn't quite understand that. So I'll come and talk to you about what exactly you meant. And then now you're not having, you're gonna have real whole food, which is totally fine. But I just want to know exactly what you mean here. All right, let's talk about macro meal planning because people are still having a tough time with this. So I realize I may not be the best example of this, not because I don't do it, because obviously I do it and have been for a long time. But I am not the best example in the sense of I'm not super picky about foods and I tend to eat for fuel. But that's not to say I don't make meals that taste good. Like I find meals that work for me and they taste good. So let me run through a list of the foods that I eat, okay? This is basically pretty much every day. This has been going on for, well, basically since I last competed in the summertime. So, you know, let's say a good 6 months. All right, so here we go. Carbohydrate sources. Bananas, berries, these are frozen berries, oatmeal, white rice, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, and stag chili. That's canned stag chili from Costco. Those are the carb sources. Those are my primary carb sources. I should put in Silver Hill squirrely bread in there. I just don't have that every day, but sometimes I do. Okay, protein. My protein sources are egg and egg whites, ground turkey, protein powder. That's the Quattro. Dairyland cottage. No, is it Dairyland? No, it's the good one from Costco. I can't remember who makes it. It's the only cottage cheese that I like that I can find. I gotta look it up. Anyways, cottage cheese. It's 2%, by the way. Greek yogurt and organic chicken breast. Whatever organic means. Fat sources. The famous nut and seed butter that I get from Costco. That's one of my fat sources. Flaxseed oil, which I buy at Nestor's. Salmon oil capsules, which I get at Costco. I have 12 of those per day. And then whole eggs. So those are my sources of fat. Obviously whole eggs is a protein source as well. All right, so how do I put this together? Okay, let's go through what I ate today. Okay, if you want to know, I'm going to tell you right now. I actually had a shake for my first meal, which I don't typically do. So in that shake, again, I'm telling you this because I do this really fast. So in my shake, 1 banana, 3 ounces of oatmeal, a cup of cashew milk, which I don't have here because cashew milk's basically, there's almost nothing in it. It's basically like just water. 30 grams, that's 2 tablespoons, but I weigh it out. 30 grams of nut and seed butter, 1 scoop of protein powder, and that is it. Okay, it takes me about literally 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes to make. That's meal 1. Meal 2, I had white rice. So I had 6 ounces of white rice. I had 150 grams of chili. I don't have that much chili. 150 grams is not very much. It's like less than half a cup. It's just to put some flavoring in the food. And that's mainly a carb source. And then 6 ounces of chicken. Okay, about 170 grams of chicken breast cooked. I just break that up with my hands and I put it in there. And then I sliced up about 7 Brussels sprouts. That's meal 2. Meal 3, this is going to be my post-workout meal. It's going to be a shake. It's going to be meal 1 again, which I absolutely love that meal because it just tastes really good. All my meals taste good to me. Meal 4 will be about 14 ounces. I say about because it changes depending how much vegetables I add to the turkey allotment that I do. So it's the ground turkey breast and vegetable mix that I do. So I'll use about 14 ounces of that altogether, and then 6 ounces of rice, white rice. No, 8 ounces of white rice. Sorry. Again, that's all pre-made, done. I just have to put it in a container. Easy. Meal number 5 will be 250 grams of cottage cheese, just in the container in a bowl, very easy. And then I'll add 150 grams of frozen mixed berries from Costco, and then I'll have an iso bar. All those meals take me like 2 or 3 minutes to put together. Yes, the chicken and the turkey vegetable mix I have to make, and the Brussels sprouts, but I just do that like I'm in the kitchen, I'm cleaning, so I'll just throw chicken in the oven, get some turkey going, you know, do the Brussels sprouts. The Brussels sprouts, by the way, I just do salt and pepper and garlic, a little bit of garlic powder. And somebody also reminded me Parmesan cheese is a great thing to put on top, so Parmesan cheese is another good one. It's not really fat dense. It's got a little bit of protein, a little bit of fat. So that's it. All those meals take me a few minutes to make. So all of you that are saying I don't have time, I don't really understand what you mean by you don't have time. It's like, it's really easy to do. Like, you're gonna eat anyways, and then you gotta go out and you gotta get that food. Like, so I don't understand. Like, I don't really understand what the problem is, unless you're just not eating at all. But I know you're eating. Like, you should be eating, right? Because you're not gonna be able to survive. So what are you doing? You gotta eat anyways, so what are you doing? So again, I think this is just boiling down to choice and giving yourself an excuse not to do it. I always tell people, I already said it, you gotta eat anyways. So why not just plan it out? Okay, which leads me to the message of the day. And the message of the day is this. Don't call it a dream, call it a what? Call it a plan. Don't call it a dream, call it a plan. Hence, if you plan, you can have your dream. Okay? If you plan and you execute, right? Plan, prepare, and execute. So don't call it a dream, call it a plan. All right? Submit, commit. If you need help with this, just let me know or let Martina know. We can help you. Sit down with you. We can put everything out. We can lay it all out. We can choose the foods. Listen. Put on a piece of paper. Carb-dense foods that you like, protein-dense foods that you like, fat-dense foods that you like. And then start putting them together as meals. That's the easiest thing I can suggest for you. Okay? Just do it. Positive energy, positive vibes. Send me your gratitude. A lot of you did send me your gratitude, so thank you. I want you to keep doing that. And for the love of God, believe in yourself. I will talk to you guys all soon. Tonight we are doing lower body. Martina and I will be teaching, so there'll be the two of us. Hopefully we will not bite each other's heads off. I don't bite her head off. She just bites off mine. And just a reminder, when I am teaching, to applaud for me as well, because I certainly do appreciate that. And I shouldn't have to ask for it. So just a reminder, okay? We'll talk to you all soon. See you guys.